Hi, it's Steve Finn here at Finn M&A. Now the reason I want to put this video together for you is because you're probably on the acquisitions trail. You're looking for businesses in your space to buy, or maybe from an investment point of view, you're looking for certain businesses of a certain criteria to be able to buy. From my experience of over 20 years in this game, what I can share is that clients that try to do this themselves generally run much slower, and they'll have some moderate success, but overall it's generally not working for them. My advice is that if you want to be able to then really truly accelerate and do really well with your acquisitions, that you outsource it. You can outsource it to a company like us, or you can outsource it to someone else. But I think you outsource it, people who actually do this for a living. And I'll explain the difference. When it comes to us, we've got all of the tools that are available to be able to run this program for you. We should be going out, contacting potential businesses for you, doing some vetting, getting the information from them, doing the vetting, and then bringing back to you the ones that have said that yes, they're interested in discussion. And then you just focus on those ones. So it's the 80-20 rule. Get us to do 80% of the work and you do the final 20. Because it's a much better use of your time. But here's another thing. There's a lot of the tools and resources that we have, because we do this for a living, this is what we do, that you probably won't have. So for example, we've got 10 in our marketing department. We are experts at building lists of target businesses to be able to buy. Experts. We're also experts at being able to then enrich that list, find out who are the key people inside that business, what's their personal email, what's their personal mobile phone or cell phone number, what's their personal in-mail as well, what office are they located in if we want to contact them that way. So we build a big target list of all the kind of businesses that you might want to buy. We then come back to you and say, how does this list look? And you'll say, yep, that's the kind of ones I want. We'll say, no problem. We then go and enrich. We find out who's the MD at that business, who's the CEO, who's the CFO, who's the COO. So we might contact 2 or 3 or 4 in that business because we might not get through to the first one or the second one, but might to the third to be able to have that kind of discussion. Now there's a lot of work in managing this. We've got to find out the companies that you want, then we've got to find out the key people within, then we've got to get the personal contact details of all of them. Sometimes we can have 300 businesses on a list, and then or 200 businesses and 300 contact people. So we've got 300 contact people with 5 contact points: email, phone, in-mail, phone call, in-mail, SMS, and perhaps even posting them a letter. That's 300 people times 5. That's 1,500 contact points that need to be managed. We sent them an email. Did they respond? No. Okay. 2 days later, let's send them an in-mail. Did they respond to that? No. Okay. 2 days later, let's give them a call, etc., etc. Times that by 300 people. All that needs to be managed. Where are they at? So we've got professional people that are doing this for us. Then they're in-house. Then the ones that respond back and say, yeah, I'm interested. Then they're the ones that we're going to deal with and vet. Now, if it's you, they might be scared to give you information. It's so much better having a third party now, because we can talk to them, we can make them feel comfortable, we're doing a mutual NDA, we're saying maybe we've got a way to be able to, where they can start to share some financial information with us about that business without giving us their full P&Ls, right? So we're all geared up for this. It's much better. And then what you're able to do then is just let us handle all that. We'll then be talking to you about what's going on. The serious ones will come to you and say, hey, here we go, look at this one. Let's have a look at this. And we just keep running it and running it and running it until we then get another one for you and another one for you. It's the perfect way to run your acquisitions program. You'll be light years ahead of your competitors. If you've got competitors out there that are trying to acquire businesses as well and you're competing for them, you want them to be doing it that other way, and you want to be doing it this way. You'll be smashing them. You'll have got so much more ability to be able to get in front of the right businesses, have it done right, not miss out on an opportunity, and get that discussion going. And that's the way that you really should be able to run, or anyone should run, their acquisitions program.